Hey, what is going on everyone? My name's Ashley and welcome back to another episode of the Road to Glory Career Mode. If you do enjoy the video, please drop a like. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And if you'd like to check out your social media links or links to the previous episodes, they'll be down in the description below. So we're going to be going straight on into our first game, which is going to be a home game against Bristol City. And there was not much expectation for this one as we went in, and it was a ball 0-0 draw, so unfortunately nothing to show from that game. We move on into a training session and see growth from our goalkeeper Lopez, now up to a 67 rated goalkeeper. We move on into our second game, which is going to be an away tie to Walsall, and we tried to get this one off early, but it took us until the 88th minute to get something in this game as we get the ball across. Lucky deflection there, bounces across and Banks on a substitute puts it in the back of the net to make it 1-0 and give us all 3 points. So we now need to move on and see what we can do in the transfer window. So we go ahead and try and sign our old left back Yann Labont from our old team Yeovil Town, and we put an offer in for him. We go into a simulated Capital One Cup tie against Scunthorpe because we don't really care about the Capital One Cup. It's not really for us, and we're going to go ahead and lose this 1-0. Yeovil Town come back and say that the offer for LeBon isn't enough, so we offer them more money. They accept that, and we go ahead and offer him a contract. He is then going to accept that contract, and we're going to go ahead and bring him in to the club, making him our next signing. So we move on into our next game, which is going to be against Millwall at home. So we're hoping to pick up a decent result in the game, but Millwall get the first opportunity, breaking through, playing it through between their players. Lee Martin here picking up the ball, looking to have a shot. It deflects off a defender and flies into the back of the net, making it 1-0 to Millwall. But we go straight down the other end using the pace of our wide boys out here. Ambieni finally manages to get past his defender, plays it across to Ebanks Blake, who puts it in the back of the net, making it 1-1. Millwall then came straight back at us, looking to cross the ball in here. It falls down in the air. O'Brien picks it up, looks to get a shot off and puts it in between the keeper and the post to make it 2-1. But once again we go down the wide area. Ambieni plays the ball inside, looking to try and find Ebanks Blake once more. He does, and he puts it in the back of the net, making it 2-2. But from our own goal kick in the second half, we give away the ball to Lee Martin. He plays a 1-2 with Cox, and Cox smashed it first time past the keeper to make it 3-2. And then as we push forward trying to find an equaliser in the 85th minute, they break down the wide areas with Flanagan. Flanagan cuts inside, crosses it in towards Woodrow at the back post, and Woodrow heads it home to make it 4-2 to Millwall. So hugely disappointing to concede such sloppy goals, but what can you do? We move on into a training session, and Pugnoli has gone up to a 62 rated centre back, and we're going to go ahead and negotiate an offer with Blackpool for Dan Gardner, which they are going to accept. We go into a simulated game in the JP Trophy, as we're not really interested in it again, but we are going to go ahead and walk out 3-0 winners of the game. So successful, I guess. We go ahead and try and make an offer for the right back of Yeovil Town, Popovic, and hopefully bring him into the club. And they want more money for the deal, so we go ahead and offer them a little bit more. This is where I make a mistake though. We accept an offer for Donahue, who's part of that Popovic deal, and when we do accept it, although we can offer a contract to Popovic, when we go ahead and simulate forward, the offer for Donahue does get accepted and they go through with it, so we have to go ahead and put another offer in for Popovic. So we go ahead and do that, offering them a little bit more money, hoping that they'll accept that without the player. But they reject that offer, so we go ahead and offer them a little bit more, but I'm not willing to pay the $850 price tag that they have put on his head. So we are going to go ahead and look for other players, and one of those players is going to be Brendan Barker, who's going to come in to replace the outgoing Gardner. And also we're going to go ahead and put an offer in for Joe Gomez, as he can play anywhere across the back. So we get the offer accepted for Barker, which we are going to go ahead and bring him in, and also Joe Gomez, which is going to bring the end to our January transfer spending. So we move on into the next game, which is going to be an away tie to Shrewsbury, looking to hope to get back onto winning ways. But just the way that I'm playing this game at the moment, I'm not doing well, and clearly here when poor defending gives the ball away to Shrewsbury, they pick up the loose ball, play it through and finish it first time, making it 1-0. And that's how the game did finish, so we ended up losing that game. Hugely disappointing, but that's going to bring an end to the episode, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. If you did, smash the like button. Until next time, my name's Ashley, thanks for watching and goodbye.